Hey YouTube, several months ago I purchased a used OLP MM-1 off of reverb.com. These guitars were licensed by Ernie Ball Music Man and they were based off of the Eddie Van Halen Music Man from the early 90s. Now I've owned several of these in the past, but when a rare green one came up for sale on Reverb, I immediately jumped on it. It only took a few days to get to my home and overall it was in pretty good shape. A few minor nicks and dings along the edges of the front and on the back. The back also had some belt rash and the fretboard was a little bit dirty, but nothing major. Even though these guitars normally came with matching veneers on the headstocks, for some reason somebody had removed the veneer on this headstock and attempted to use what appeared to be a marker to color in the green. So what I did was I took one of those magic erasers, slightly damp, and I started taking it off. And to my surprise, it all came off, the wood was not stained, and I actually like the look of the natural headstock. Even more to my surprise, the headstock and the neck actually have some decent bird's eye figuring, which is unusual for an import Chinese guitar. I also filled in some of the chips where you could see the raw wood, so I did that on the front leading edge where the green is with a little bit of green spray paint, and on the back leading edge with some black spray paint. I just dabbed it in. My goal was to make it so that you can't see it from far away. The maple fretboard was actually pretty dirty from years of playing, so I took the magic eraser again and I was able to clean it up to the point where it was acceptable. I also replaced the stock metal tuning pegs with pearloid tuning pegs from eBay, which I think look a lot nicer. So once I had all that done, I started focusing on the electronics to upgrade the volume pot and the pickups. As you can see here, this version of the OLP MM-1 has a Fender style tremolo system, stock. So the first thing I did was I put copper shielding in the electronics cavity to help prevent feedback and noise. One issue with upgrading the pickups is that the OLP stock pickups have rounded ends, as you can see here. Every other manufacturer like Seymour Duncan or DiMarzio have square ends on their pickups. So in order to make this fit, I decided to round the OLP pickup cavity. It wasn't the cleanest job in the world, but I knew I was going to use pickup rings in the end anyway, so it wasn't really an issue and everything worked out fine. Because the OLP and other Music Man guitars have the truss rod wheel adjustment at the base of the neck, I had to create a little cutout on the pickup ring to make it fit. So with all those upgrades completed, I then sent my OLP off to be converted to a Floyd Rose trem system. So I sent the guitar off to Paul Unkert, who is a very well-known luthier. He's located in New Jersey, and he's known for having built many of Eddie Van Halen's guitars in the early 80s when he was with Kramer. So it took about a month for the guitar to get back to me, but when I took it out of the box, I could not believe what a professional job Paul did. First of all, it looked really cool with the Floyd, but it looked like a factory job. It took me a little while to tune the guitar out of the box, but once I did, the action was low and the guitar played great. The nut was also perfectly and professionally installed. Again, it looked like a factory job. As you can see, it looks like he added a shim here, which is probably part of the reason why the action is so low. But there's no buzz anywhere on the neck. And as you can see here as well, the holes he drilled for the posts were absolutely perfect and also look factory. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Any music you hear in this video is from the OLP. I will leave a link to Paul's website in the description. If you're looking for a luthier to modify your guitar or even just a setup, I highly recommend him. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.